In this video, we will be talking about when a rookie Brock Purdy took on the GOAT Tom Brady in his first career start and accomplished something that will never happen again. The quarterback class from the 2022 NFL Draft has been terrible. Out of the 9 QBs taken in the draft, just 2 seasons later, only 2 of them are still on their original teams, and it's the last 2 QBs who got drafted. The latter was Brock Purdy, who was taken with the very last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft and getting the nickname Mr. Irrelevant. And it's not like he shouldn't have been a 7th round pick. As a 4-year starter, he put up consistently good stats, but when he turned on the game tape, that's where the story changed. Many scouts were concerned about his size, arm strength, and whether his production would translate to the NFL game. Many called him nothing more than a backup QB, with his player comparisons not being too glamorous either. However, despite all of this, the 49ers still decided to take a chance on him with the very last pick in the draft. For his rookie season, he was not expected to do much. On the 49ers depth chart, there were 2 QBs ahead of him, the first of which being Trey Lance, the number 3 overall pick from the 2021 NFL Draft. After spending his rookie season as a backup, the club expected Lance to take the next step this year, being named the Week 1 starter of the 2022 season, in what was expected to be his first of many seasons as the new 49ers franchise QB. Then you had Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G was traded to San Francisco in 2017, instantly becoming the starter. He was the one who led the team to a Super Bowl appearance in 2019 and quickly followed that up with another NFC Championship game appearance in the 2021 season. However, the team felt like it was best for them to move on from the 30-year-old QB after that season since they had Lance waiting in the wings. But no other team was able to give in to the 49ers asking price, so he ended up staying on the roster as the QB2. So with the expected future franchise quarterback as QB1, plus an established NFL starter as QB2, Purdy wasn't expected to have much of an impact his rookie year. Until just 2 weeks into the season, this happened.
They're going to go with Trey Lance on this play as he kept it and absorbed quite the hit. And Lance is down right now. That was quite the hit. Lance is down, and Jimmy Garoppolo may see early action today in the first quarter. This should give you a sense, if you're watching at home, how seemingly serious the injury was to Lance, to his lower leg.
Just the second game into the season, Trey Lance's year was over with a broken ankle. And while this was bad news for Lance, it was good news for Purdy, as he was then promoted to the backup quarterback and would even see a little bit of playing time late into a couple of games. For the next 10 games, Purdy would be on deck waiting for any opportunity he could get. And one did really early on in week 13.
They get it off. Garoppolo in trouble, and he is sacked. So this is something to keep an eye on. This is after Jimmy Garoppolo was sacked at the end of the last drive in a lot of pain. That left ankle gets rolled up on, and Garoppolo off on a cart. So it will be Brock Purdy, last pick of the draft.
That's right. For the second time this season, a 49er QB would be lost for the year due to a lower leg injury. But there was still a must-win game that needed to be played, and with Garoppolo now down for the count, Brock Purdy needed to step up to help keep the 49ers season alive. And against a team with one of the best records in the NFL, he did.
And so it's the rookie Brock Purdy, who's seen just mop-up duty in one game in the NFL against Kansas City earlier this year. Purdy given time, and he completes it to McCaffrey. First down to the 40. They get it off. Purdy looks to throw. Use check. Touchdown, San Francisco. Niners take the lead, and Brock Purdy off of the bench has his first NFL touchdown. Snap floats back there, kind of threw off the timing of the play. Deebo Samuel makes something out of nothing. A gain of 7. Commanders, some big decisions for those head coaches, and what ended a tie. Got rid of this one as he was hit and found Kittle. What a throw from Brock Purdy, who had Jalen Phillips all over him from the start.
Tua Tagovailoa has just not been accurate today.
Jennings has his first catch, coming off his best game. Juwan Jennings crunched from behind by Wilkins. How many did they bring here? It's a screen. McCaffrey trying to gash it. Christian McCaffrey makes it first and goal. Purdy underneath for the touchdown. It's McCaffrey. Second touchdown throw off of the bench for Purdy. 49ers with it again. Purdy off play action, anticipates and has Samuel. Knifes it through there, and great hands from Deebo Samuel. It's a sneak and it's going nowhere. Second effort gets it. He got stonewalled and then spun around and moved the chains. Purdy looks to throw for it. Over the middle, he's got Samuel. First down, San Francisco.
I mean, that window is continuing to shrink, and you've got it threaded perfectly to the San Francisco 49ers.
For the 49ers, meanwhile, you cross your fingers about Jimmy Garoppolo. Brock Purdy certainly did well for himself today. Quite an impression in his first meaningful action. He goes 25 for 37, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. But a really good game, leading the 49ers to the 33-17 win. Their 5th in a row to move to 8-4.
That's right, the third-string rookie QB, who was drafted with the very last pick in the NFL draft, just dotted up one of the best teams in the NFL. But despite the insane performance, not a lot of people were sold on Brock Purdy being able to lead the Niners deep into a playoff run.
Yesterday afternoon, we saw how they're going to have to win these games, and that's being led by their defense, and their defense was fantastic yesterday. So as you move forward, you've got to look at DeMeco Ryans and what his unit's going to do and say, you guys are the ones who are going to lead us, not necessarily our quarterback, not necessarily our high-flying passing offense.
The Mr. Irrelevant thing is so cute and so perfect, and it's going to be run with, and it's like a Disney movie, a hockey mom president, like Mr. Irrelevant Super Bowl MVP. Mm-hmm. This is a devastating day yesterday. This season's not over, but this was a massive, massive gut punch. Jimmy G is not going to throw 400 yards in the NFC title game, but he's going to make 4 or 5 massive throws based on experience, and I don't know if Brock Purdy can do that or not. This is a gut punch, massive.
So going into his first career start, facing a team with an elite defense and the greatest player of all time at quarterback, Purdy stood no chance. Right?
Blitz coming. Third down. Purdy fires. It's caught by Kittle over the middle. And a third down conversion for a first down for the Niners. Purdy back to throw. Pressure coming. Steps away. Looking to run. And he walks it in for the touchdown.
Is he for real? Are they just trying to pump him up? I'll tell you what, there's a spark to his game, and you can see these guys in San Francisco just love this young kid.
His parents here, his dad Sean, his mom Carrie.
What a moment.
Yeah. 14-0 Niners. Purdy makes a swim move and finds Deebo Samuel. Are you kidding me? What a play, and the crowd loves it from Brock Purdy. Blitz coming. Purdy lofting, going deep. Has McCaffrey. He's got it! Touchdown, San Francisco! They're chanting Purdy, by the way. Brock Purdy chants in Santa Clara.
And Mom and Dad are having a moment right now. This is pretty special to watch.
I mean, can you even imagine?
I can't.
Another monster day. Here's Purdy. Fires, and it's caught by Ayuk, who sprints away out across the 40. 4-man rush. Purdy loading up, going deep. He's got a man. Ayuk in! Touchdown 49ers! Are you kidding? Brock Purdy's going to celebrate. His family's here. We showed you his mom and dad in attendance. I mean, what a day. 49ers aren't just hoping on today. They're hoping that he can lead them to the Super Bowl. But you know what? After today, Greg, doesn't feel that unrealistic anymore, does it? 49ers going to win it 35-7, and Brock Purdy, the first quarterback to beat Tom Brady in a first career start ever.